Hey y'all, Danny here. Y'all know the rest. This is a whole video. I know my alarm is gonna go off, so if I have to cut this short, it's okay. But I'm feeling pretty okay. Um, I don't know if that's the energy for everyone, but I am asking spirit, what is the energies? Just period. First, I was gonna do Wednesday to Wednesday, Happy Wednesday. Then I was like, nah. Then I was gonna do the rest of June and July. Then I was like, no. When you see this, it's for you. No time limit, okay? And so we have hopeful, and that's exactly what I was feeling. I was feeling, I don't want to say inspired, but I was feeling like, okay, maybe something's there. Something's going to come through. Something's going to happen. I was feeling a little bit uplifted. So I don't know if y'all are feeling like that. Hopeful, uplifted, inspired. If you are, stay in that frequency, y'all. Please. Nourishing. I know I'm not saying that right, but look. Nurturing. Nurturing. But this is again how I felt, y'all. I felt like, I don't want to say growth, but I want to say like I've been putting the time and work in. I've been taking the action. I've been having these positive thoughts. So it's like I'm watering myself or pouring into my cup. So I'm hoping that you are all feeling a little bit like that, okay? Say less. That's self-explanatory. I feel like I need to put some powder on my face, y'all. But say less. Maybe it's time. Maybe you communicated too much. Maybe you're at a point where you like, I'm not saying no more. I'm done. Say less. Sometimes, and you know, I'm a big communicator. I'm always advocating for you to communicate until the ground comes in. Because that's just what I do. I like to talk. You know what I mean? I like to solve things. I don't like walking away from something that feels uneasy or undone. But I have learned lately, and I learned it really good. Sometimes it's best to just say less and let the chips fall how they may. And you can't think about or be worried or consumed with what people are thinking about you, or you can't be consumed about other people. Like, I gotta tell them before or they're not gonna, or thinking about other people, so you say too much. No. Sometimes the best thing is to say less. Don't be a chatty Cathy. That's the name, right? All right, y'all. Y'all should know I'm getting ready for work. But while I'm sitting here, I would like to put my powder on. Don't get mad, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming with the cards. The last card we got from Spirit was Inner Strength. So I feel like, and you see, like, I feel like these roots, first of all, I feel like the roots are talking about your ancestors in some type of way. Your grandma Mary, your great grandmother, your ancestors from back, you know, generations back. I feel like they're giving you the strength, they're giving you the energy, they're around you. They keep focusing on these roots. Now, you know, we have the root chakra, and the root chakra is about clearing the roots, clearing the root out, the root trauma, your money trauma, financial trauma, same thing. You hold a lot of weight in your root chakra. So it is time for you to sit and meditate on what you're holding there, why you're holding it. Um, and you know, try to do some cleansing in your chakras. Okay. What do we have next? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. What's on the bottom of this deck? Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about letting something go. So you see how she holding her purse real tight? So it's time for you to either let a grudge go, something about money matters. It's time for you to let something go. Because if you hold on to it, if it's not serving you, why are you holding on to it? Okay? Let me tell you something. You know this. You can't take your money with you. When you transition, because we all going to transition, we can't take the money with us. Okay? Okay. Okay, so stop working yourself down to the bone like a dog. You know what I mean? Like maybe you need a day off. Maybe you need to put your purse or your bag down. Maybe you need to stop counting your money. You know what I mean? Like maybe you need to stop checking your bank account every 2 seconds. Like you got to let something go. Maybe it's a grudge with a person. You got to let it go. Because just like I said, even a grudge with a person, you can't take it with you. What is that? How is that helping your health? By holding on to something that's making you angry. You know what I mean? So they are giving me something about like the death of someone. You could be grieving, and it could have happened a long time ago. Or it could have happened yesterday, God forbid, but you're holding on to grief. And it's time to let that person, that energy, and I don't want to say let them go because they're never going to leave you, but you got to stop letting it weigh you down. Okay? I don't know who that was for, but it's for someone. All right? All right. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I always tell you the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving horse in the deck, in the tarot deck, but it doesn't mean you're not moving. I just feel like the same old when I look at this. Like I feel like you're moving slow because you're doing the same old. So you want advice when I do these readings? The advice is you. The advice is what can you do to speed this up? You know, they're giving me something about recovery. So maybe you have been, a group of you or someone has been sick for a long time. It gets better, but it gets better in a very slow manner. Or it gets better and then it gets worse, get better and then gets worse. That's what I'm getting. You could have sinus issues too. They keep showing me now. They showed me 2 button-down shirts, but I don't know why they're showing that to me. This could be like for a masculine energy, like you can have sinus, or you don't know how to let something go, or you're overthinking or worried about something, or you're doing the same old, and it's not changing your circumstances. And I do feel like it has to do with money. Not for everyone, but for some of you, it has to do with money. I'm going to put these back and let's see if they come out. Just showing you I got my little bay leaves here. Everybody should do a bay leaf. It won't kill you to write on a bay leaf and put it in your bag. Okay, I mean, you do have to believe in it. You do have to believe in the power of herbs. You really should do that, and you really should believe that this herb, this bay leaf that you just put in your wallet is going to open you up to receive money, open you up to receive good health. You have to, because whatever you write on it, it's going to come your way, but don't miss it. Don't miss the opportunity. That's what they're giving me now. Don't miss the opportunity. Spirit, what else is happening in the energy? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. All right, halfway through. We halfway through. So what we going to do for the weekend? Leave in the comments. What are we doing on the weekend that you don't normally do? Are you going to do something different? They're giving me something about a portfolio. So if you need to look at a resume, a portfolio, something like that, paperwork or whatever. I'm not saying do it on the weekend, but maybe you should get through it, or look at it, or find it, or something. Create it. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I love this because, like I said earlier, this is something about recovery, coming out of lack, coming out of a health scare, you know, finally paying for your medicine, something like that. Like, I'm getting, when it's in reverse, that means you're coming out of something, you're recovering from something. I love that, because upright, the Five of Pentacles is my health card. You know, the Five of Pentacles is the woe is me. The Five of Pentacles is about lack. You know what I mean? But when it's in reverse, things are turning around for you. And I love that. I love that. I'm hearing or feeling Florida. So somebody could be going to Florida or planning a trip to Florida or from Florida. Or maybe your best friend lives in Florida. I'm not really sure. We got the Tower with the Page of Pentacles. And that's what I mean about missing opportunities. The Page of Pentacles is a small opportunity. Somebody wants to work with you. You found something. You found a different tool to work with. You found a small part-time job you could do. But when it comes with the Tower, it's almost like you passed it by. Now, it could be for a good reason. Could be for a good reason. Not really sure. They're not giving me that, but maybe this opportunity wasn't great for you. Whatever this could be a person that you was gonna date. You know what I mean? For some of you, you know, Page of Pentacles is a small opportunity within anywhere in your life. It could be your love life, like dating. It could be with a job, a part-time job. It could be a small amount of money coming in. You know what I'm saying? But with the Tower card, something happened to make it crash. Something happened. So this could be a warning. If you're about to invest or put your money into something, I would suggest you really look at the fine print, read it again, and make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do. Get a second opinion. Spirit, anything else? It is 9:01 and my alarm did not go off. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Spirit, what else? Tiffany, I'm getting the name Tiffany. Anything else for the energies? All the energies. What's happening with the people? What's happening with the people? I feel like a lot of people have to woosah, like pull back from something. I feel some type of fear. And something's blocked, y'all. I don't know what chakra it is. It could be one of your chakras. And the reason I'm saying that, because I do feel blocked. I don't know if it's my what do you call it? It could be the sacral. That could be from traumas from daddies, baby daddies, or your father, or trauma from an ex, or it could be from anything. The sacral is our private areas. The solar plexus is where the rib cage is at, right underneath the rib cage. And that's like your determination and your willpower, you know, your drive. I feel little blockages in that too. And then I do feel in the throat chakra, like, and I told you to say less earlier, but that's for a group of you. For some of you, you're blocked, like there's something you need to say for some of you. And maybe it's just that. Maybe it's you don't have to say so much. Say less than what you were saying before. Reiterate. Spirit, talk to me. What else is in the energy? I'm getting the name, or the I'm getting the name diamond. But you could be looking at a diamond. Maybe you're wearing your diamonds. Maybe you're taking out your good diamonds. I don't know. I feel like it could be a name, Diamond. We have the Justice. Everything's going to go in your favor, but you have to start saying that. The universe is rigged in my favor, and I thank you and I favor you so much. I thank you and I'm so grateful. I thank you and I'm so grateful. And you should say it 3 times. You should say as many times as you can throughout the day. That's what I do. The universe is rigged in my favor, and I'm so thankful and so grateful. There's a mantra right there. Affirmation. Call you what? It's a statement. That's a statement for me, because I know that the universe is rigged in my favor. Everything I go through and get through, I know the universe is rigged in my favor. So you see how I say that with confidence, because it's more of a knowing than it is a confidence. You have to know it too. So the justice system, you could work for the justice system. You could be in law enforcement, security. You could be balancing out your life. Maybe things feel more balanced out. Maybe because after this tower, something happened, a phone, a discussion, a disagreement, or something like that. Maybe something at work with this Page of Pentacles, or this opportunity. Now you're feeling like a little bit balanced out, or maybe this is coming for the rest of the week. But you gotta be open to receive, like woosahing and sitting still and not doing any overtime this week and not taking on too many things and planting some seeds, whether you garden or not. You need to make some I'm always talking to you about hard decisions, like life decisions, your bank account, your love life. But sometimes you got to make the hard decisions within you, the simple decisions within you. Hard but simple. I'm not going to work this weekend. I'm not going to take on an extra shift. I'm not going to think about that bill. I'm going to relax this weekend. I'm going to plan for my Friday. I'm going to take off. I'm going on a cruise this summer. Like, you have to do for you. And some of those things can be hard, but simple decisions that you need to make. And maybe you're thinking about that this week. Even though this reading is for whenever you see it, but if you're not at that space yet, I feel like it could come, but you have to be open to receive that, because I feel like whatever this tower moment was, emotionally it drains you. I feel like mentally it drains you, whatever that tower moment was. I feel like not getting the job. You maybe didn't get a job. Maybe somebody didn't call you back for an interview or something like that. And I feel like it kind of, I don't want to say crushed you, because nothing should crush you, okay? But I feel like it dampened your spirits a little bit. And the reason why I'm getting different energies, y'all, because this is a collective reading. So I'm getting a little bit like a love life going on that went south or went left or didn't work out, or it's not what you thought it was going to be. A little bit of that. I'm getting, and I'm getting a little bit of work. Like, this has to do a little bit with work, or opportunity with work, or a person at work. Something with work, overworked. Spirit, what else? Do you have anything else? But with this Justice card and this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, y'all, this is awesome. The 5 of Pentacles is about recovery, and the Justice card is about balance in your life. So things is happening. They might be happening slowly, but they happening, and I want you to stay open to receive it. Not everything has to receive money, have to be about money. Maybe you want to receive peace. Maybe you want to receive happiness. Maybe you want to receive just stability. You know what I'm saying? Like, receive healthy information about your health. Something like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be about money. Just putting it out there. Spirit, what else? I do feel like someone is getting over a broken heart by getting under someone. You know that sentence? The best way to get over someone is to get under someone. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But is that wise? It's not wise. You need to take time for yourself, and you need to reevaluate. You just got to go back to the drawing board and do those hard but simple decisions for yourself. That's what you got to do. You got to know that everything's going to be okay. And it's okay to get under somebody for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm never going to say not to do that, but you can't get out of something and get caught up into something else. You shouldn't do that, you know? Spirit is crazy. Spirit tell me the craziest things. I think it is time for a man to cut his toenails, because they just showed me like this show that I was watching the other day, and it was about toes. But even if you're a woman, if it's time for you to get a pedicure, get a pedicure. You know what I mean? Do some self-care. Maybe that's what they talking about. Spirit, talk to me. Okay, Six of Swords. Something happened, y'all. I don't know if it was in the beginning of this week. I don't know if it was maybe the end of May, which was a couple of days ago. I'm talking about like the 28th, 29th. It could have been yesterday. I don't know. Something happened where you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. The Six of Swords is about moving to calmer waters. I love that. The Six of Swords is about making the decisions and not staying in pain or depression anymore. Spirit, talk to me. And again, I look at these birds and I feel like your ancestors or whoever just passed is carrying you. And when I say just passed, it could have been a year ago, 2 years ago. Whoever you are thinking about, whoever you dreamed about, whoever is there, your father, your mom, your grandma, whoever, I feel like they are carrying you through whatever darkness you just went through. And I know this sounds like a dreary reading, y'all, but it's actually good. I feel like you're coming out of a hole. I do. Y'all know I gotta go to work, so Spirit, let me get a couple more. What's happening for the future energy? Look at that. Judgment. And not in a bad way. Spirit is connecting. I feel like connection. Whatever happened, y'all, something happened. And it's different for everyone. You know what I mean? From something small to something big. I feel like from dating to someone dying, like grief. You know what I mean? But I feel like Spirit is walking you through this. Judgment is about a calling. Judgment is about like, I hear you, God. You want me to change my life. You want me to take a leap of action. Judgment to me for right now, this reading is about your ancestors, your people, your spirit guides pulling you through something, getting you out of something, letting you know that you're not alone. I'm getting the name Olivia. That one. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay, yes. I'll keep it. We got the Page of Swords. You could be overthinking something, but I don't know. I'm getting good vibes off of this. I don't know. Page of Swords. You know, Page of Swords is about like getting wisdom from someone sitting you down and dropping jewels on you. You know what I mean? I would tell you, put those jewels in your back pocket, because you never know when you're gonna need them. Open your ears and listen, and don't be a chatty Cathy. Don't talk over people. Don't, really listen to the advice that people are giving you. You know what I mean? That's on one hand. The Page of Swords is about being a teacher or a student, going back to school. I love this. And I feel like your light bulbs, you see the light bulbs are going off of, maybe I can do this. Inspiration. I should do this. I'm getting good vibes off of this. I feel like whatever happened, this Tower moment, whatever happened, it sort of kind of changed you. And maybe you don't know that yet, but it changed you. in some sort of way. Page of Wands, this is again young, enthusiastic about something, inspiration, feeling like you can do something, you can go somewhere. Immediately I got a image of Sister Act. Why does everybody want to call me when I'm doing these readings? Sister Act. I feel like there was a song, go somewhere, I'm gonna be someone, so I'm gonna go somewhere. I know I'm not lying, Sister Act, but I just don't know the words or the tune. So far so good, y'all. Anything else, Spirit? Let's end it on a good note, on a more of a good note. I'm gonna put this back, but this is again the page 4 of Pentacles, and we got that earlier. This was the first card on the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles is about letting something go, and it's in reverse. So I do feel like you're letting something go. You're finally letting that grudge go. You're letting that person go. You're letting something go. That job that you're actually like looking for different jobs, applying to different jobs. You're letting something go. I don't know. I feel light. I feel airy. I feel wonderful about this, y'all. Spirit, what else? What else? What else? The hermit, you're being guided right now. I don't even know if you know or if you believe in that, but your spirit, your guides and your deceased loved ones, they know what you've been through. They know what you're going through. They know the overthinking. They know, and they're carrying you through it. The hermit card is about being guided and being enlightened, like meditation. The hermit card is about sitting still and really looking through things. I'm getting that song, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay me and me through? I don't know what that has to do with this. Maybe you have a big bill coming up and you overthinking about it, but they're guiding you. They want you to know they're going to get you through it, but you got to keep your positivity up, and you got to keep that knowing up. Like the universe is rigged in my favor. So I know you're going to help me. I know you're going to send me help. I know you know that I deserve it. I'm open to receive. You have to be on that timeline, y'all. You got to be on that wave. If you're not on that wave, then things might stay the same for you. So change it up. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:16. All right. Do you have anything else for me, Spirit? Do you have anything else for me? Inspiration again. Ace of Swords, a new beginning. A new beginning. A new beginning. You'll be getting that apartment or that raise. I feel like maybe not now though, but you will be getting it like come July or something like that, if not sooner. Oh, and we got the moon card. The moon card, your dreams. I feel like you could be either dreaming about water or being on a bus or some type of in your dreams in some type of like car, or I'm getting motion in the dreams. Some people, yes, are having nightmares, but change it up. Before you go to bed, light a blue candle right from the dollar store. Have your intention of, thank you, Spirit, for being with me and leading me into positive and great dreams. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me remember my dreams. Like, a lot of it has to do with you. Just because Spirit and your deceased loved ones are guiding you, they ain't going to do everything for you. They're not physical. You understand what I mean? All they could do is send you the energy, send you the idea. All they could do is nudge you, but then you have to take the action. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Young love, young love. I'm looking for young love. I do feel like somebody could be dating someone younger. Someone could be a little immature when it comes to this relationship. That's what I'm getting. Young love, young love. I'm looking to have just one. I think that was my cousin's. My cousin was the DJ in Houdini. And I think that's Houdini. One love. One love. Sorry, y'all. We got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So it's time for you to either take that leap of faith, have that conversation, go out by yourself, fill out at the application, go travel and see whatever, put whatever shit behind you with the cousins or the family. Like, it's time for you to just do it, y'all. Just do it. Just do it. No one's asking you to quit your job. We're just asking you to take that leap of faith. Okay? One love. Sorry, I'm going to just keep saying that now. Oh my gosh. Look at me lighting my Palo Santo, y'all. All right. I got to go now. Let's see what this self-care deck has for us. Now I lit it and I don't got no place to put it. Today we're going to have a great day, y'all. We already having a great day. We already having a great day. 31 minutes on the clock. Something's happening in July. Canned Goods, if you watch this, I know it's your birthday, 7/11, baby. My mother's birthday is 7/1, July 1st. She has transitioned, but I still say happy birthday. Today, you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. I love it. Beauty. My thing is, you could be beautiful out here, but you got to know that you're beautiful in here. A beautiful soul. Okay? All right. Whenever, sometimes I'm human, y'all. I might do all of this, but I'm human. And sometimes I'll be thinking like, I'm going to bind that person up and put them in the freezer and shut them down. But that's not my heart. That's not who I am. And I'm not, if you do that, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's not who I am, because I know I am me. I'm only talking about me. I am a good person, and I wouldn't be able to live with myself. And then if I did magic on someone, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I do believe in is karma. Karma don't got nobody name on it. And when someone make you feel bad or low, or make you feel out of character, or make you get out of character, that karma's gonna bite them. You just got to be patient on it. And you don't have to wish and pray on it. Just know it'll happen. All right? We have passion. Boom. Light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. What you want to do? That's what you got to ask yourself. What do you want to do for fun, for playtime? What is this? Oh, the Justice card again. Decisions. The Justice card is also about making some hard but simple decisions. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Boom, I love it. And then we have patience. We all need to learn how to woosah, y'all, and just learn that the universe is rigged in our favor. So it's coming to us. It is here. We have it already. You know, these are statements. These are statements. This is not like a, oh, is it? No. You know what I mean? So today and on, y'all, I want y'all to pick the frequency of statements up. My life is great because the universe allows me to be open to all its blessings. And I know that. You understand what I mean? You gotta take charge. It is safe to wait. So patience. Wait on something, y'all. Even if you've been waiting on it, there's a delay for a reason. All right. Bottom of the deck is needs. Do you need more time to yourself? Didn't we talk about that earlier, about putting a shift down, going on a trip, things of that nature? A break from thinking too much. We talked about that. A kind encounter with a friend. Your needs matter, and it's time to honor them. Boom. Your needs. All right, I'm going to leave it there, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful Wednesday, a beautiful and blessed Wednesday. Remember, turn your affirmations into hardcore statements. All right, and remember, you can't just say them, you have to believe them. I love you. It's all coming in. The miracles and blessings is all coming in for all of us. Even if they trickle in small, they coming in. I love it. Stay positive. And hit me in the comments, y'all, and please subscribe. Love you. I'm out.